quitter, we ain't never giving up. Show the enemies I'm taking them apart. I'm a young boss, got me feeling like a rock. They can never match it, they can never stop. Cause I've been really giving everything that I got. Cause I've been
Yo, what's up? We back with another week of Techno's Game with SIKSLAYER and the Realist. We're hoping he's back or in here soon, but it's just the two of us right now, and we're gonna talk about the ROG Ally Xbox. I can't even say it right. Xbox ROG Ally or Xbox, you know, the Xbox branded device.
Yes.
And the show from yesterday from Gamescom, which I said offline that I think the show sucked. But there were some games that I am interested in, and I jotted some of those down, and maybe we can go over those if you know if we have if you want to go, we want to go over them, you know.
Yeah.
But how you been, man? What are you playing, and what are you doing lately?
Well, I'm pretty much packing up for moving, so therefore I may not be
right.
on the show next week. We'll see about that.
Yeah.
If I'm on, I'll probably be on via my phone or something, but
Yeah.
highly unlikely. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I just been playing a lot of the backlog is really this week, right? Because you know I'm so concerned about the moving and everything. But yeah, just been watching Gamescom. I watched the that first night live thing, you know, which is in the afternoon because you know it's in Germany, so
Yeah.
our afternoon is their nighttime.
Yep.
Then the two Xbox show. There was one yesterday morning and one this morning. I missed both of them because they're just early in the morning. And I figured it would be like, because when I saw that one show they did with Jeff Keighley, did you see the Jeff Keighley show?
The one from
The
yesterday.
day before, yeah. I think it was either yes. I already forget when
Yeah.
it was. That's how.
So it was
I didn't
yesterday at
trust it.
1:00 for my time. I think it's 2:00 for you.
Yeah, okay, that one. That's the
Yeah.
Jeff Keighley one. But then they had one for Microsoft, I think, in the morning.
Oh, I
before
didn't.
that.
I didn't see that one.
I didn't see that either. But then there was another one for Xbox today this morning at
I
like
didn't
9
see that
a.m.
one either.
Yeah, so either one of those, right? So I only saw the Jeff Keighley one like you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was boring too because you know what? Look, I'll put it to you like this. Usually, when PlayStation has a show of this level of this crappiness, right?
Mm-hmm.
We usually say at least we're watching those shows to see what we can get as third party that we know will be on other platforms too, and we could joke that,
And
right?
that's one thing I did notice, that a lot of it, well, I didn't see any really that were exclusive except if they're in-house games, kind of like that
Yeah.
Yote one.
Yeah, like Yote, right? There was almost no exclusives,
Yep.
almost none from
Which
nobody.
is good because
right?
Capcom came out with theirs, and
It
it
was
was
Pragmata.
Yeah.
That looked nice,
yeah.
which you've seen before, but hadn't heard from it in a while. So, you know, people had eyebrows raised, but it
But
looks
they got
great.
the Silent Hill one, which
Silent Hill looked
right,
good.
Silent Hill F,
Yes.
and then the Resident Evil Requiem.
yes.
right. So, you know, sometimes you kind of expect those to be exclusive to PlayStation because of the relationship, but now it's like, nope.
Oh no, all that stuff is over with. Especially Resident Evil. Well, yeah, all that stuff with PlayStation. I'm having exclusivities. That's out the window, right? Like
Yeah.
you see with Black Myth, they talked about how, even on the Series S and the X, it's mostly locked 60. Once in a while, it'll dip, but when it dips less than PlayStation does when it dips.
But is it a big dip where people actually notice? They just see the numbers
It's
that they
those
actually.
little, yeah. It's just when you see the numbers,
when you
right?
see the
Like
numbers,
nobody
but-
ever talked
but
about the
naked
frame rate.
eye, nobody's gonna notice.
Right, exactly. Like nobody ever talked about the frame rate being an issue on PlayStation that much, right?
Yeah.
Although it is slightly worse than what the Xbox.
And see,
is
that's what I
currently
hate. These
on the charts,
these
right?
warriors when they talk about
Yeah,
frame rates and you know, they say 60 frames but it dropped to 55. And I was like, will you really notice
that
those?
one split? You wouldn't have noticed, especially with VRR. You're not noticing that.
Exactly.
You're just not.
That's what I'm always
right?
saying. It's like, who's gonna notice that 5 frame rate dip
Nothing but
in
the
grand
console
scheme
warriors.
of things of the game, right?
Yep.
Right? Who's gonna
That's how they be
notice that
presenting
one dip? That's
Yeah,
what
nobody.
gets me every time that people complain about
Yeah.
that shit.
And the way the dip is presented on the bar is way worse than what in actually
Yes.
in game, even if you did notice it, because it's for like that 1 millisecond. But the bar, like when you seen the bar scroll, the bar
Well,
be
because it
scrolling for like
stays
3
until
seconds.
until it's gone, right?
Right.
Because it goes
No,
across.
but the bar, right? But even the way the bar is shaped, it kind of makes it look like it was there for 3 seconds. No, it was just that one blip.
Yeah.
The next second later, it was back to 60 frames already.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like that's usually what happens with these things, or 120 or whatever the big multiple is. But like, it was always also how Digital Foundry and others would present even that, right?
Yeah.
So that's what's been happening now. The validation is out. The Xbox, even the One S, right, running great, right? A dip here and there that any game would have, right?
Yeah.
It's nothing serious. It's just fine. But of course, there's always the naysayers who will take the easiest, slowest hanging fruit to try to talk the shit, right? And that was the main stuff that's been going on with Gamescom, right? Like and then another knock, I guess, would be for PlayStation fanboys, right? Is the price increase that they announced at Gamescom time. Like, of all the times to announce that, Sony, like, geez.
So what they
Like-
bump it up to? Because it was $499.99 regular price.
All
right?
the consoles are up by 50. All consoles are up
50?
by 50.
Okay.
Not accessories, just the consoles.
Just the consoles.
Up by 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, up by 50. So it's just like, bro, number one, when they're saying, oh, PlayStation to make profit on a console, fucking lies. I knew it. I knew it all along, and this proves it, right? Fucking lies. Like, they always try to have this one little example, like
Yeah.
everybody knows that they sell these consoles at a loss or at least break even, except maybe Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
Right? That's what they were doing all along. That's why they never dropped the prices this generation, because all that math is out the window anyway, and keeping at the same price was at least able to keep the same paradigm, right? Even though they shranked it and all stuff like that, because Sony did that first, right? And then Microsoft did about a year ago. In fact, Sony did like twice, I think, now already, right? Microsoft's only done it once, and they've still never dropped the price because all these other costs. And I'm sure the tariffs have stuff to do with it too. And some people want to make it political. Either you hate Trump and you blame it all on him with the tariffs, or you're a defender of him, and all of a sudden, oh, it's not tariffs. But either way, one way or another, I'm pretty sure these tariffs got something to do with it, right?
Yeah.
Because you notice their timing in saying this stuff is right around the time when there's all types of political actions that's related to that happening at the same time. Same with Nintendo when they announced their price increase or whatever they're doing with the Switch 1 stuff. Like, that happened in time with other, moves mainly by the U.S. President Donald Trump out. So it just, I'm not sitting here knocking Sony anymore. I didn't knock Microsoft. We don't like it. But as much as I complain about Sony, this is one thing I'm not going to sit there and dunk on them about, like Sony themselves. Yeah. But these ponies?
I know.
Hell yeah. Because this was shit they were talking when they shouldn't have been talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, but it's a bad time to be a pony right now. This is something I was realizing I wanted to say. Like, I've said it before.
Which is like real estate. They have nothing.
Yeah, nothing. I've always been saying that, right?
Yeah.
But now, this is something I've said lately, but I haven't in the past couple months, but it's even more apparent now.
Yeah.
If the shoe was on the foot, and this was Microsoft that was going through the same
shut up by it,
Bro, it would already be done. It would already be done. The common man would have been like, and already the common man isn't too interested with Xbox to begin with, right? But even the common man would have thought, oh, Xbox is done for real, and there's no coming back from that, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's how bad it is for PlayStation right now. But they want to act like everything's cool when it's not, right? It's just,
dude, I haven't touched mine in a long time.
Yeah, I have no interest in buying a PS5, and I must admit to folks who already have one, who's considering resale value. At least the resale value is up too.
Yeah, the resale value is up.
Same goes for the Xbox, but the same goes for the Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Because they too had a price increase, so it is that. Like,
I mean, I still got some games on my wish list that I want to buy, like Death Stranding and Ragnarok. I haven't played Ragnarok yet.
Yeah,
I don't want that, but they're still commanding full price for those games. I'm not paying full price.
Man. I'd rather just get them shits on PC, bro. And I know you don't have a PC of that level now.
Yeah.
But, maybe in a year or two, you could grab something you like. You know what I'm saying? I think in a year or two, there's going to be a big change on the PC side anyway. But a lot of these games we already know they're gonna come. It's stuff we talked about before. But getting back to Gamescom, it was crazy the timing of Sony thinking, oh, there's gonna be all this kind of stuff.
It's one of those moves like, hey, they're busy with Gamescom. This is a perfect time to drop or to raise the price and announce it. That way, it's kind of in the mix of the gaming announcements at Gamescom, and it just gets kind of swept under the rug.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then people are just kind of like, oh, there was a price increase? When did this happen? It's like at the beginning of Gamescom. Oh, I was so busy with, watching the Gamescom stuff that I was like, didn't even realize that they raised the price. Right? That's the way of them doing it.
But unfortunately, nothing really happened, right? Like no big announcements. I mean, everybody was focused on the Xbox handheld, but
guess what?
I mean, this is
a price increase. Don't tell me.
And everybody heard it like, oh my God, there's a price increase. Oh my God. That's how the world is reacting. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The PlayStation fanboys are going nuts, right? They're civil warring like they have been for a minute now, right? Receipts are coming out, all types of shit. But even like just now, I just pasted it in the thing. The CEO of Bungie just stepped down.
Yeah, I saw that. And somebody else got promoted to step in.
Yeah.
At the same time.
News just dropped it at, and that's Sony once again. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially after what's going on with the marathon or whatever. I'm sure Sony has made their final decision on what's most immediately happening with Bungie now, I guess. Right? It would have to be. Just goes to show.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. So, no, there wasn't really nothing to get excited about in this Gamescom. Usually there's a few games that are like, oh man, those are badass, right?
Yeah, Gamescom.
Maybe 2.
Or games-wise, nothing. Yeah.
Maybe 3 at the most. But didn't see anything that really like rocked my world and say, oh, damn. I mean, there was a few. Like I told you earlier, there was 12 games that I am interested. And some of it we already knew about. And some of them was new to me, at least. And who's texting me? So there was one called Keeper, and that's that little lighthouse one. Did you see that?
Lighthouse.
It's like a platformer, but it has a light. The character that you control is a lighthouse, right?
I don't remember this.
And it comes to life. And then I'll try to find that here. Where's my mouse? Let's see. Light. Here you go.
What's up, Kieran?
What's up, man?
He-Man. Oh, yeah. He-Man looked good, too. Definitely He-Man. Yes, that was a game that me and him both were talking about. I love me some beat-em-ups.
So here you go. This is the Lighthouse one. Kind of like a very artsy-looking game.
Very artsy.
Probably no language or anything like that, or dialogue. It's more of just the artistic part.
Gotcha.
And this lighthouse just comes to life. I'm sure it'll be explained in the game, right? And I think I saw this a while back at some other show. I was like, oh,
somewhat familiar, yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
And
I like these type of weird games that are just off the wall, not
Sega man, what up, brother?
Not popular, but can be popular at some point, right?
Graphically, it looks nice.
What's up, Kieran and Sega? How you guys doing? Thank you for coming by. I started South of Midnight yesterday.
You did?
Or 2 days ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this has graphics that's very similar to that, I feel like.
Yeah. It looks very claymation. But,
yeah.
But it's not, or stop action is what they call it.
Stop motion.
Yes. Stop motion.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this one, it looks pretty cool. I know it's weird to be playing as a lighthouse. I mean, I'm sure there's a story behind it.
Yeah.
But that's something that caught my attention. And like I said, this was shown before at some other show.
Yeah. Not the first time we've seen this.
They brought it out again, so it was nice to see this one. Keeper. So it comes out this year. Dude, this year is stacked, man.
Play anywhere, baby. Game Pass, baby. Yeah.
Oh, is it? I missed that. I didn't even see that.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
It's got all those logos on it. Yep.
Nice.
Game Pass, Play Anywhere, Xbox, PC, all that.
Yeah. Let's see. What's another one I saw? Oh, Valor Mortis.
Yes. Valor Mortis look good. Mortis. Look, it's already there from when you put Valor. It's already there.
So I thought this was a cool one.
Don't click on the PlayStation one. Click on the Xbox. There you go. Or at least click from the publisher. Don't give them no views. Silk Song is. I don't really care about SIKSLAYER. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, do me a favor by giving me a game that I would have had anyway from Game Pass." But hey, I'm not hating on the game neither. I'm just saying.
That's
like
what we're
everybody
saying,
keeps typing like, "Oh, they do it. It's a big favor."
There wasn't much that really blew my mind on the show. I think the show really sucked. Yeah, and I think Six on the same has the same opinion somewhat. And there was,
but I didn't have any expectations at all either.
Right.
I had none.
I totally forgot that it was this. I thought it was next week.
Last week. Yeah.
I thought the show was next week, and then when I started seeing the feed on my Twitter thing, I'm like, oh, it's like it happened last night.
We were expecting the Xbox handheld, but they told us it was going to be there anyway before that, so we already knew it was going to be there, and they showed it off. We already discussed that part, right? Like, you know, the main thing is what I was saying last week. It's what I've known all along, right from the first time they talked about it. But I see a lot of detractors online try to talk around it, bro, and ask questions as if they don't already know. And it's funny too, when I go and I look at these people's accounts, I can't see who they follow, but I see what they reply to all the time, and that's why I gauge them now, right? There's this one guy who's been copying and pasting the same response to any post about the Xbox handheld.
Yeah.
And clearly this is a Steam guy, right? So there's already, you know, the Steam Deck / Linux / people who hate Microsoft, you know, ponies, whatever. There's all types of people with all types of stupid reasons, right? Right. And they all are of the same mind that they think, you know, this handheld is a bad thing and want to shit on it in any way they can, but they all have slightly different reasons, right? But they're all about hate, right? This is just some haterific bullshit, right? But but here's a game like that I feel would be great on the handheld. On any handheld, right? It kind of reminds me of Avowed.
A handheld for me would be anything that's platform, side scroller, and single player games. I don't think I can play a multiplayer game on the handheld. Like for me,
it can.
It can,
right?
But for me, I don't think I can do it. Right? Just
you know
because
what you need to do?
Because the way dock. I don't think it's so much the controls, how it's more wider because of the screen in the middle. Mm-hmm. But the way you kind of look down onto the screen and you're actually looking at your controller.
You can cut this off.
Huh?
Cut that off.
Oh yeah, I already did. I mean, that's just running on its own. But that's what I'm saying is that, like on a shooter, like if I'm playing Battlefield, I don't think I could play Battlefield on that game. I'm not saying it can't run it. I'm saying I cannot play a first-person shooter on a handheld, no matter what handheld that is, right?
Of all the handhelds, and I agree, right? But of all the handhelds that look like maybe it could, right? Mm-hmm. That one does look like it could, particularly that last video from Cyber Dopamine, right? I sent you, right? Because he talked about that in particular, and the way he was talking about it, like it conveys what other people have been saying. So there is that. But yeah, we got a new trailer for WoW that did look really good. I haven't seen a WoW trailer that good for a couple years now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not into WoW, but I mean, bro, I'm sure my brother saw that and was hyped for it.
Did you go WoW for WoW?
I went WoW. That's a good looking CG trailer. I did say WoW. I really did. No pun intended. I really did say WoW for WoW, because that was WoW. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
It was wow. I was like, oh wow, good quality, and that's why I'm always sad that the movie didn't do too well, but they didn't advertise it too well. It was like if you look at the reviews, it's good. It's a good movie, but like,
I have to watch it again because I didn't like it when I first saw it.
But if you're a Warcraft fan and you play, and not just World of Warcraft even, right? It embodies all the stuff, just like, you know, the Fallout show embodied all of Fallout, right? And if you're a fan, you'll definitely see that. Right, but also speaking of Fallout, there, you know, that season 2, that was cool, and Kieran, this is what I was saying earlier at the very beginning of the show. I think, besides, and I did tell you, but that was like I was saying, that was the thing, and Microsoft had made it clear from the first time they announced this handheld in partnership with Asus, right, that they were doing more with Windows, it wasn't just Windows with the Xbox app that can now see all your games. No, there was better integration with that. And from what they were talking, and we had seen already from back then, more like Steam OS, and that's literally what they're doing. So yeah, I said that's definitely the winner for Gamescom for me as well. That's the most important thing I saw. It to me was like when I had my old home theater PC. When you look at my YouTube account, you see that first video that auto plays, and it shows you Windows Media Center, right? Well, the day that they announced, the Steam Big Picture mode, that was the last piece of the puzzle back then. That's this Windows update is basically the same level of thing. Like, it's a major deal. Like, a lot of people who are into PCs who didn't want to upgrade to Windows 11 are still on 10 for whatever dumb reasons and blah blah blah, right? A lot of their complaints are answered with this update, and so yeah, that's the best thing I've seen out of Gamescom this year thus far, right? And the first person I saw from was Jez Corden, a dude I'm not a big fan of, but I mean, he's a fan of this. So all of a sudden, like it's all positive without his usual bullshit. So I quite enjoyed his video on it, right? And then of course, like Cyber Dopamine was another person I saw who really actually focused on the interface, like ETA Prime did, but like his video paled in comparison to those two in terms of the Windows update. It truly is the most important thing I saw. But yeah, there's a lot of dope games like this game here you playing right here. I forget the name of it already, but I saw that and was thinking that's pretty cool. That reminds me of Dead Space. Yeah.
Wait,
so it really
which
does
one? Chronos?
Yeah, this one that's playing right here.
No, this one's Routine.
There you go.
Yeah, I saw this and I'm like, ooh, it looks good.
This also kind of reminds me of like the underbelly of Chernobyl or some shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like when they went to go see the elephant's foot, like the guy who went to go see the elephant's foot,
Yeah.
who apparently is still alive. 100, let's go, homie.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, this looks kind of interesting, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This looks cool.
No, I like these kind of games that they're
yeah, this is your style, but
kind of like alien type environments.
Yeah, Dead Space S.
Yeah,
Game Pass. Look at that.
Too,
I tell you.
Oh, I thought Game Pass was a bad deal for developers.
I don't know. They keep asking to go.
That's what I keep
like
being
if Xbox,
told.
If there wasn't a lot of Xboxes being sold, if Xbox gamers didn't buy games, they wouldn't put Helldivers on Xbox. Which, they did the ODST announcement of the DLC.
The DLC too, the old.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that DLC.
Dude,
I can't wait to get that DLC, bro.
Even
Even though I'll be moving the day it's available, I'm buying that DLC.
Yeah.
Even if I'm in the middle of moving, I'm gonna go on my phone.
But I was looking what they have on sale for Helldivers on Xbox, and the Due Editions mentioned nothing about the ODST skins. So I wonder if just
no, it's not up for purchase yet.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a different DLC. If you buy,
then I'm just gonna buy the standard
version,
then. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, if you buy the deluxe, you're not getting that. I bought the deluxe version of the game on Steam, but it's not coming with that.
Yeah,
I figured they were gonna do it.
It's gonna
I should have mentioned that. I should have mentioned that in past conversation. I knew they were gonna put a DLC and it was gonna be something they charged
just because
for.
the relationship.
Of course. But the fact that they would charge, of course, easy money. So yeah,
easy money.
I'm not blaming them for that.
And I'm one to be against skins, and I think skins are.
We were just talking about that last week.
It's a waste of money.
We want this one. But we want this one.
Yeah, but okay. Consider it's a one purchase of all the years I've been gaming. One's not gonna do anything, right?
That's how it starts, though. That's how it starts, right? But also though, you get the pistol, the silenced pistol.
Yes.
You get different helmets. You get a cape, man, bro. I'm sold.
It says Hell Jumpers, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think it says Hell Jumpers on the back.
I think it says Hell Jumpers. Yeah, man. It's
so
really.
I had to explain my son about that because I showed him the skin trailer. He's like,
he never played Halo ODST.
No, because that was 2009.
You should make him play ODST.
That was before his time.
ODST is not a long game.
It's before his time. That's so bad now, sounding like that.
It's so long ago he wasn't even born yet.
Wasn't even born yet. I haven't even moved here yet. That's how far.
Wow.
Yes.
HD2. What is that? HD2.
Helldivers 2. Yeah.
Oh, right. Helldivers 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I'll be off on the 20th. Say no, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I'm buying the standard a $40 one. Because I was trying to figure out, I was like, where is the ODST skin? And now you're saying that it's not available.
Oh, you're buying it on Xbox or PC? Because you asked me about your Steam.
My son has it on PC, and he plays it on that one. But I have it on PlayStation, which is fine.
Right.
However, I don't have an active sub to allow me to play online.
So,
and I don't feel like I don't want to spend money on a service that I barely touch just for one game. And now that it's coming to Xbox, I was like, I'll just buy the game and just be that one-time cost, right?
Right, but what about the family plan thing on what you call the family sharing thing that you were asking me about?
Dude, I'm already terrible at third-person shooters, and then I could just on controller, and I could just imagine being trying to do it.
No,
on
you'll
PC.
be fine. No, you'll be fine. But that's not what I'm asking you. What I'm asking you is, what were you asking me about the Steam thing, the family, like the sharing thing?
Oh, so. Okay, so
how does that relate?
So because my son was asking me earlier this week, he's like, Dad, you got to play Ultra Kill. I was like, I don't want to play Ultra Kill. You got to try it. You got to
try.
And he's saying something about the share thing. It's like, yes, there's a share mechanism to share the game, and that's why I asked, because I don't know what the process is. Like, does he have to create it because he has all the games under my old account? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And then I join him, or do I have to come in? It's a two-way street or just a one-way street, right?
It's a two-way street, yeah.
And so when he invited me, so we had everything created under his account or my original account.
Yeah.
I follow. And then I joined it with my new account, and we were able. Everything just popped up, like all the games just popped up. Everything that's on that original account.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't have to select which ones you want to.
Nope.
It just shows everything.
Yep. That's awesome. That's what I like about it. It works so well.
You're not supposed to have electronics. No. And so so that's what happened. That's why I was reaching out, because I didn't know. I didn't want to create it on my new account and like not see his stuff. Right.
Right.
I didn't know if it was a two-way street or just a one-way street. And then finally, we're just like, you know what? We'll just create on yours.
So you're buying Helldivers on Xbox, not PC, right?
Huh?
You're buying Helldivers on Xbox, not PC, right?
Xbox. I'm going to get on Xbox. Yeah, it's just easier that way for me. Yeah.
That's cool.
And then, because when I play with the PlayStation, I just joined up to his lobby just fine, and we were able to play when I was on PlayStation. I just don't want to pay for PSN. That's the thing. Because that would be the only game I would play. If I had PSN.
Yeah, because they don't have the thing where free to play game, but it's not free to play. Yeah.
But I have Ultimate paid up till 2026, and it's like, well, I'll just buy the game and just have that one cost of $40 and be done with it, right? Because if I buy months of PSN, that's more than the $40 I would have just spent just getting the game. You follow me?
Yeah. So, makes sense.
Eventually I'll get rid of the PlayStation. It's like I don't play it enough. Right?
Yeah.
You know, and the games I do want on the PlayStation right now, they're still commanding full price when it's a 4-year-old game. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. If I was a PlayStation guy, I would have a problem with that too.
Yeah. So that's why I say I'm done with PlayStation. I've always bought a PlayStation, even though I'm an Xbox guy. But now with this PlayStation 5, I'm like, this is it. This is really going to be truly the last one. Same thing with the Switch. I'm not getting any more Switches or PlayStations. It's Xbox, and whatever Xbox route they go, it's like if they said, you know, they're going straight to PC, then I'll probably just go to PC. Yeah, if they stop making consoles.
So yeah, I'm gonna announce that I have a Switch 2 for sale. Realistic.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm gonna sell it with the case. You already know I've been saying it the whole damn time, bro. I ain't fucked with this shit since after I beat Zelda, and I played an hour and a half of Zelda 2. It's not really doing it for me, man.
It's not doing
it for me. Like if I get listen, you're not gonna get Mario Kart because that's in my account, but you're gonna get the system, both Zeldas, freaking Mario Maker 2. You're gonna get a case, controller. You know, I'm asking. No, I didn't get the camera. So I'm asking like $550. I'm gonna ask.
And what would it be retail if it was paid separately?
Because if you bought the system alone, that's $450 plus tax, right?
Yeah.
Controller is like 80, I think, or 70, something like that. Each game is like 80.
Yeah.
I'm giving a bro deal at 600 for that whole thing.
Deal?
So
yeah.
I feel, right? So I mean, realistic requests, only please.
I just say don't do it on eBay because those taxes.
No, I'm not doing on eBay. Yeah, I'm not doing on eBay, but yeah, the fees. I'm not really. But yeah, that's what's up. Spread the word. Spread the word. Unless you want to get it, spread the word.
No, I'm done with Switch. I still have a few games I haven't even played that I want to play, and I own them. I have them on the little cartridge thing.
Yeah,
like Ex Machina Demon, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
I have that one. I've never touched it.
Oh
right?
wow!
It's still there, just on my shelf, just sitting there, and I need to.
I use my VR more than I use that thing, and I've used my VR like 3 times in the past week, right? In fact, I found like this club in Horizon Worlds, like a club. Like they had to verify your age when you walked in the gate and shit. It was crazy, but they were playing music. Actually, was talking to people. It was cool. I'm doing more with that than I'm doing with the Switch 2. You would think the Switch 2 would have like a little like social media with all these me's. They don't do nothing like that. Nintendo didn't do nothing. But neither did Sony with the home thing. Like they should have been working that with the VR since last generation. And this generation, it would have been super mature, right? So
Karen says the 45-minute Kirby Direct was the final straw for you.
Oh yeah, that Kirby Direct. Yes, he's right about that.
What
the
they
Kirby
show?
Direct. Kirby.
That's all it was, Kirby?
A direct for Kirby, a 45-minute Kirby Direct. You heard what he said. That's what he means. He was not lying, either exaggerating he's not saying it any kind of way than the way it really is, right? It just is the facts. Like,
it's funny.
Like, bro, they didn't do. Nintendo's not doing shit, and I'm starting to realize, like, man, I'll just emulate that shit later, bro.
Yeah, the Switch doesn't sound as hype as when the first Switch came out.
Yeah, man. Except if your Fratanga plays, he loves to talk shit about the Nintendo. Like, that's all his content seems to be about lately. So it's kind of funny that I'm seeing that. And like I say, I'm looking at some minor rates. So trust me, I'm not defending the Nintendo Switch at all.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm just saying, I notice this guy shits on them a lot. But that's just here nor there.
Yeah. Yeah. No Switch for me.
Nah.
No Switch for me. I still.
Unless you want to buy mine for the bro price. Other than that, yeah.
The bro price. Get the bro price.
Of course, man. You gotta get the bro price. Of the system and the games and the controller and a case?
Is that what you said, right? That's what you said?
No, I said 600.
Oh, 600. Oh, now you changed it from 450 to 600.
No, the system is 450.
You see how that's high demand deal.
MSRP. No, I didn't. I said the system is MSRP. Yeah, you fucking with my brain right now. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah,
bro.
Hey, but that's Nintendo. Yeah, but that's Nintendo, man. They did. I gave them a chance, bro, and they fucked it up. Yeah. I even spent my money on them.
Big price tag chance right there.
Yeah, man, and they failed. So they ain't nobody gonna tell me shit when I rag on Nintendo from now on. I mean, nobody does, right? But now I'm really gonna rag on Nintendo because y'all didn't do shit. Y'all did really bro. Well,
that's what I'm saying. Like the hype for it doesn't seem as hyped as when the first one came out.
Right, it's not worthy of the hype at all.
I don't see that same like, oh my god, they knocked out the park with the Switch 1, or with the Switch 2, as they did with the Switch 1, right? Everybody went nuts on the Switch 1, right?
Yeah.
And I finally got one a year after it came out. And I mean, I think it's a pretty good system. It's just for small games, right? When they try to put those AAA games on there, it was totally failure. I think it just looks like crap. It's like there's no reason to buy or play those type of games on the Switch 1, right?
Not at all.
Would the Switch 2 handle it? Who knows? I mean, you can tell me when you get Indiana Jones. When it no?
Listen, man.
No?
Okay. If you want to know what Indiana Jones is like, right? On the Switch 2, what you should do is go play it xCloud on your phone, and then imagine the graphics being worse. That's it.
Yeah.
And that'll be it. I'm sure. If it's 60 frames, right, I'll be surprised. Which it better be, but I'm gonna feel surprised. Like, holy shit, they actually made it 60 frames on that piece of shit.
No Mario, no Zelda.
They didn't have no Mario. They didn't have no Zelda.
They got the Donkey Kong, don't they?
But that was a Mario game. Bro, once I knew that was a Mario game that they...
Does nobody like Donkey Kong?
I love Donkey Kong. I love the old Donkey Kong arcade game. I love Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3. Like the Frozen game on Wii and Wii U or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the remake of Country that they did on Wii. I like that.
Bro, the bongo
Donkey
ones?
Kong 2. No. There was a platformer still. But the bongo one too was kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I fucks with Donkey Kong. No thanks. No thanks. Like, bro, like when I tell you Nintendo epically failed with me in hindsight, bro, and this is after a while of fair evaluation and play, right? This wasn't a cuff for the moment opinion, bro. I developed this opinion off of money spent. And Nintendo, you lost me forever. Nintendo fucked up forever.
Yeah,
you remember
Nintendo?
And Sandlot? Forever. Yep.
Sandlot.
I really feel that way. Yeah. So that just goes to show Nintendo, bro. And then do a 45 direct on Kirby.
Everybody loves Kirby.
But it's
not for 45 minutes.
And that's all they have for Gamescom, bro? Bro.
No. Like close to the chest announcements, right? It's like, oh, we got a new Mario coming out. Shh, no, we don't.
Bro.
We don't.
They don't even do Space World anymore, so I can't even hope for that. Or maybe at Tokyo Game Show they'll do something. But Nintendo doesn't go to any shows, not even the Japanese ones like Tokyo Game Show. They just do their own thing. They said that for a while, right? Yeah. That's what they do. Like Sony and Nintendo will, Sony and Microsoft will go to events like they're at Gamescom and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, even Sony at least goes to events. They don't got shit to show, but at least they're there, right? Nintendo don't even go. Okay, they do, you know, a Treehouse online. Boom, they feel that's better. Saves them money when they didn't have money. Nintendo doesn't want me to be happy. Well, they haven't wanted me to be happy since N64. Okay, that's when I realized they were going for the generation that was younger than me at that point. I'm like, oh, I grew out of Nintendo. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And I came back with the GBA though, in the DS. I played I played more games on that than I did on PS2 and OG Xbox.
I need to find my Nintendo because my Switch.
Not gonna lie,
because I don't know where it's at right now.
I still play NES games. Yo, Mario 3 is still one of my top 3 video games of all time. I played it last week, right? For like half hour, right? I fuck with old and new Nintendo. Like when I'm telling you Nintendo failed me, bro.
Well, Nintendo Zelda games just got too hardcore RPG-ish for me.
And I like that one. That's the thing. I haven't beaten a Zelda game since Ocarina of Time.
I don't think I've beaten one since the original one.
I haven't beaten one since Ocarina of Time from the N64, bro. That's 1998. 2025. That's nearly 30 years ago. And I've played a lot of the ones in between. Oh, except for whichever ones was on GB. I beat all of those. Right? I beat those. The Nintendo really does like to, yeah. Oh, and Kieran, this is what I was saying to Bing. You remember when I was saying about how during the Switch announcement, right? And then I went to GameStop, pre-order, I heard some bad news and came back, and the guy was still streaming. That's my homie Bing, right? I realized in the moment, especially now in hindsight, and Kieran can verify, I fucked up his opinion of Nintendo slowly from that moment forward. I put a dent in his crack of his armor for Nintendo, because he's a big Nintendo fan. He loves Nintendo, right? He really does. Like, you know, plays with his family, stuff that. You know,
he's making a comeback. You know? I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. Imagine that, huh? Right? So he and I notice in hindsight, his disdain for what Nintendo has been doing lately has gotten greater and greater. And I think I'm the one who started that crack in his armor.
Ooh,
and
man.
A part of me feels proud of myself. I'm not gonna front because I'm really not feeling Nintendo anymore, right? But at the same time, this dude plays games for the love. He don't give a fuck. Like okay, you see how Nintendo loves to market themselves as family friendly and blah blah blah,
Yeah.
right? He embraces that in their games, and he could and trust me, I have conversations with the brother, right? Like in terms of I really think I broke his heart, but immediately in that moment too. But like I noticed in hindsight, he's slowly angry and angry at Nintendo for real, and I truly feel bad about it. But a part of me does not either. Like I feel like I opened eyes, but at the same time, it's because I splashed some of his own blood on himself. Like I did my boy dirty, and I feel happy and fucked up at the same time. I really do. I really, really do.
Jerk.
But like, that's how I feel, man. I feel like a jerk, and he's not a dickhead at all. He's a bit of a troll, and he'd be driving us all nuts sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's the homie, and that's, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's Nintendo. Fuck that up for even a Nintendo fan who's always been heavy with Nintendo, and Bing ain't too happy. Yeah, we're trying to save him from his Nintendo fandom with a bit much sometimes, but at least he wore it on his sleeve, right? If you called him out on it, he's like, yeah, that's exactly what it is, right? You know, he had blind faith in Nintendo. Yeah, he had blind faith for Nintendo, so he didn't act like, like the ponies do, right? It's messed up that Nintendo's like this, bro. We don't need Nintendo being like this, because meanwhile, we see where Sony is. Yeah, he missed a problem, but I wouldn't say it like that. But we see what's going on with Sony. I have real concern, right? Like this price increase, I'm not even mad at. Yeah, he really is a stage 2 of the 7 stages of like, being comfortable with death or whatever they call it, right? He truly is a stage 2. But like we see what's going on with Sony. I've been saying I'm mad concerned. I'm not even mad at this price increase thing, because Xbox did it this year, and we know it's not just like the situations around the industry. It's not only that, right? So I'm not even holding this one against Sony. And yet, and still, I've been concerned. I've been saying this for a while, right? So there's just Microsoft. There's Valve. I can't trust anybody else in this industry to try to do what's best for the industry as a whole as a motivation. And Nintendo was never that, because they were only out for themselves, right?
Yeah.
They really don't care about nobody else. They never have, never will. And so, but for Nintendo to fail, because at least they kept that image, even though it wasn't true at all, right? That's bad. Like gaming is potentially going in that, like, because people have been saying the industry is going to crash for like 30 years now. That shit ain't never happened, right? And I'm not saying it's going to crash any sooner, but there is going to be a reckoning of some sort that's going to happen. And a lot of shit is going to get weeded out. And maybe we're in the midst of that now with all these firings and stuff, right? People get rehired in this industry all the time too, right? Because it's a very transient industry. But the more I think about everything I saw at Gamescom, I didn't really see anything of note that I really cared about like that. There was a couple of things, right? You want to talk about Pragmata from Capcom? That looked really good.
No, not yet. This one.
Shadow of Legends.
This
This looked good.
Sword of Legends, I think. Swords of
Shadow
Legends.
Legends?
Yes, this one looks good. There was no platform tags though.
That's good.
I noticed that there was no platform tag, so I was like, okay, is this Steam only, or it's got to be console as well?
Yeah, I could only imagine.
Plays as a console, not.
But I mean, we'll see. This is all CG.
But
No, that's
good.
gameplay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like gameplay. I like these weird.
There's no UI.
games.
There's nothing.
Yeah,
Right.
I like these weird, because I mean that's what Final Fantasy has. Even Silent Hill has these like weird enemies that you have to fight, like a house. You're gonna fight a house and it's chasing you.
Yeah, Final Fantasy has that. Oh, you remember the Final Fantasy 3, aka 6? Oh, there was a boss where you're fighting a train that's chasing you.
Oh, really?
A ghost train.
Like Choo Choo
and you're in a
Charles?
port. But it's a ghost train.
It's a ghost train. Oh, I gotta see that.
Yeah, and it's chasing you in a forest.
Yeah.
And it's a boss. Swords of Legends.
Yeah, no, I like these. I like these weirdo enemies that they come out that you get to play.
Like they do in Elden Ring and stuff.
Yeah.
You like Elden Ring, you just don't like the fact that it's Unreal Engine 5. That's good. That's good hope.
No,
but
I
like,
never played it, so it's like I don't know how
Elden
hard
Ring,
or how easy
it's
it
just
is to play.
it's just all these Souls-like games are in themselves great games. It's just the stupid levels of difficulty,
Yeah,
right? That's the thing about it.
Games,
The graphics, the gameplay, everything else always looks great with those types of games. So this is made by a Shanghai studio. Okay, in China.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the Chinese and the Koreans, bro, they're heating up.
And then here's this one. Just what I was talking about on the Switch, but this one's on
Daemon X.
all the is the
Yes,
This is Daemon
Titanic
X Machina.
Guyon. Yeah.
Which
I don't know if it's a sequel, if it's a deluxe version. I have no idea.
probably
I've
just
never
a-
followed the franchise.
like a separate game, like a whole new other game. But I like the mechs and everything, and the style it is, like kind of like anime type. Even though I'm not big on anime, I mean I can appreciate it. Right? Look, the demons are like weird. It's like I like that. It's
Yeah, but they're mechanical at the same time.
Yeah, and then it has mechs.
Oh
in
man,
it.
and I'm a Gundam dude. You know, I love me
See?
some mechs. That was some mech action there. I noticed.
And the funny thing, I know about Gundam, right? But I don't know anything. Like I know of Gundam, but I don't know anything about it. But it looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If that makes any sense.
Oh yeah. Well, listen, man. What was that? There was a cartoon I used to watch with my little nephews, and had a theme song that went, "Chicks dig giant robots," or something like that in the theme song.
Hey now.
I gotta look that up. But this is a multi-platform. Okay, good.
Yeah.
But, like giant robots are always cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, giant robots are always cool, bro. Chicks dig giant robots. I think it went something like that.
Pause.
I gotta look that up. But like, they look cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. So that's one I'm interested in.
Yeah, he's like, you should get my Switch now because the price increase is coming.
Yeah. And then here's another one.
You know, I'll give you the homie price.
The bro price.
The bro price.
Where's my mouse? Dang it.
But that does look good. Toxic Commando. This looks awesome. You know why? Because I like how it's its own thing. Because there was never a Toxic Commando. It was Toxic Crusader, but they never made a Commando.
Yeah,
right?
this one looked pretty cool.
It's a completely new idea.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of? What's that movie where they're in like Alaska, whatever? The Thing.
Oh, the thing.
Kind of reminds me of The Thing.
And I don't know, is it an extraction game or is it just?
It's kind of extraction, but I don't think you really extract. I'm not really sure if you
Can't
extract
tell
or
what
not.
it is.
Yeah,
Because
it looks good.
seems like it's a horde mode type game.
Yeah, it also reminds me of that zombie game. You know, that was on 360 when you were in the mall.
Left 4 Dead?
No, Dead Rising.
Dead Rising. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Dead Rising. You see, because he's on the vehicle, he's going through the hordes. That kind of reminds me of Dead Rising. And Left 4 Dead.
And a nut
Yeah,
check.
of course.
Of course.
Nut check. No, he gave him in the. What do they call that in wrestling? The solar plexus. There you go.
So this one looked pretty cool. I was
Toxic Commando.
that looks
That's
great.
cool.
I can't
That's
tell what
cool.
it is though.
And it's Saber Interactive, the same guys who did Space Marine 2.
Yeah.
And Saber's been on my radar lately, boy.
Courage
They've been
and
making
Honor.
good stuff. Yeah, Courage and Honor, brother. They've been doing it. They've been putting in work, bro. God's work out here. I see. Mr. Season 2 for Fallout.
What's another one that Silent Hill.
He-Man.
Pretty cool.
He-Man.
Oh, the He-Man one? Yeah, let's do that one.
And He-Man.
He-Man. Like your basic beat 'em up game, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that one right there. That's it. The third one.
I do like that they put the commercial like.
Yeah, the
Andy's
commercial was
commercial.
funny. Yeah, they showed the toys. You can tell those toys were actual old toys that they found or whatever. Like a tube TV.
Yes, it looks so cool.
It reminds me of Golden Axe, right? Because
I mean, it's
I'm
true
sure.
to the cartoon, man.
Yes,
It's not.
Yes.
They didn't change anything.
Nope.
You know,
Thought they
their
used
outfits.
generic Walmart controllers. Yep. Exactly from the 80s cartoon.
Yes.
She
You got
was
that little
there.
wizard, man of arms.
Yeah. You saw how the dragon did the flame? That's just like Golden Axe. It's definitely influenced by Golden Axe. I'm definitely getting that on Steam, unless it's Play Anywhere on Xbox, which I doubt it is.
Probably not.
On the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that too.
Man.
Pragmata is the other game that I'm definitely gotta look at afterwards.
I must have missed that
Capcom.
because I didn't see it.
Pragmata. We'd seen it before, but this is more new stuff.
Well, there wasn't much that
Prog,
they showed.
PRG
I don't think so. I mean, before.
Mata. Pragmata.
Pragmata.
There you go.
Can't spell for shit. Probably 2 months ago? No, we don't want 2 months ago. We want 7 hours ago, which is a 10-minute thing.
There you go. Yeah, put that on.
Yeah, I guess I'll put
because they'll show good shots. Yeah, there you go.
But I was already sold on this one when they first showed it.
Yeah, exosuits and stuff, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
What's she doing? Yeah. Oh, she's trying to bring down the case. No, yeah, I was sold on this one. I mean, this is one that we're like, what the hell's going on with this, man? Like, we haven't seen anything new.
Yeah,
lately
man.
they've been showing something. These robots.
This is their engine too. That engine they've been using lately. Not the RE engine, like their newer engine that have been delayed for a while. I guess they finally got a wrangle on it. It's like Dead Space or whatever. But like, you remember in BioShock when they had like the little sisters that would be with the big daddies?
Oh yeah, the little
like,
kids.
it's like now you're the big daddy and there's a little sister on your shoulder now.
Oh, is that what that's about?
No, I'm just saying like it's kind of what it reminds me of, but third person.
Yeah, they're the little kid, those creepy little kids, man. They're on that big daddy.
Yeah, little sisters, I think they call them.
It's so scary.
Whoa.
Yeah, this looks pretty cool.
Now, what was that other game you said with the guy? Oh, yeah, hit the weak spot in his back, right? With the spacesuits. What do you call that game? When I was talking about the other game, you named it. Where dude is in a spacesuit or whatever.
Oh, Kronos.
Kronos, yeah.
That one did. Xbox.
The New Dawn, that's the one, yeah.
That looks pretty awesome.
Kind of reminds me
another
of
one that I was already sold on when it first.
Yeah, so a lot of Gamescom was stuff we've seen before. Just got more on, right? Even from the handheld on down.
Yeah, that's why I was like, the show didn't really do anything for me because we've seen a lot of this stuff, or we saw the title and what was coming up, even though we saw a small glimpse of it. Now they're going more deep into it. They're showing us longer gameplay or a longer trailer of the game. But to me, it's like, all right, I'm already sold on it. I don't need to know. I do not need to know more. That's my thing.
All you need to know is the date and how much.
I just want the date, right? You don't have to show me a 2-minute trailer because I'm already considering buying it because I was sold the first time he showed me.
Yep.
I know this is not just for me; it's for everybody in general. But
let me know if it's on Game Pass.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, those Xbox people, they just want everything on Game Pass. They don't want to pay for
I want everything on Game Pass. If
course I
PlayStation
want
was
everything.
doing that, they would want that too.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you Xbox people just want everything on Game Pass. You don't want to pay for it.
Hell yeah, exactly. We don't want to pay, and neither would y'all. Like, duh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's so funny. That argument's so lame. Yeah, Chronos is totally Dead Space inspired.
Yeah.
And I see nothing wrong with that. It's really good. Like, Dead Space is awesome. Yes. And if this is
the other game
anything
was
close
too.
to Dead Space, then I'm all for it too. Oh, it is. It is. No, I'm just kidding. It's not Game Pass.
No, it's not.
But it's cloud. So, you see that?
Uh-huh.
It said cloud.
A lot of games are getting on cloud that weren't on cloud before. Like I told you, I always mentioned Project Wingman. It was a Game Pass game when it first came to Xbox for like 1 year. And back then it was cloud, right?
But
then when
I
they took off
thought
Game Pass,
the only thing that's cloud is if it's in Game Pass.
No, this is what I'm saying. I think they've changed that up now, where games don't have to be on Game Pass to be cloudable now.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like Project Wingman, but it came to Xbox on Game Pass the year after the PC release, right? Then it came to Game Pass. It was on there for a year, and when it was on Game Pass, it was cloud or streamable. And when they took it off of Game Pass, you could still buy it, but it wasn't on Game Pass no more. It stopped being cloud streamable until like 2 months ago, maybe. Ever since they started really pushing Play Anywhere and stuff again, right? Same thing that happened with RoboCop. When it came to Game Pass, that's when they made it Play Anywhere, but it wasn't originally, right? Yeah. And usually, if a game is not Play Anywhere, it won't be later on, right? Or cloud. It's either it is from the beginning or it never will be.
Yeah.
But now that seems to be changing.
Well, with the new device, they're gonna have to start really pushing for Play Anywhere. Right?
Yes, right. I mean, thank God for that.
Because of that device, and they truly want you to play on a mobile device, like they say, play anywhere.
Yep.
Then
That's gonna do it.
they really have to push that initiative because they really did a bad job.
Yeah.
You know, when they first announced, like, you can play anywhere, buy it once and play anywhere. I'm like, dude, there's only like 20 something games that are like that. It's like, you know, time to add some more, and nobody wanted to add some more.
Yeah.
And so, dude, that's awesome. This one, demons again. It's all about the demons, and it's badass. Man.
Yes.
Enemies and all that.
As always.
That's good. Let's see what else.
As
what
always.
else do I have here? Now here's. I'm interested in this.
A Chronos?
No.
Oh, no.
Is it this one? Yes. I think it is this
Fate Trigger. I don't remember this
Yeah,
at all.
Fate
Oh, wait a
Trigger.
minute.
one. And it has, this one. I saw this. I was like,
That's
okay,
that chick. Holy shit.
this looks pretty awesome.
Oh. Oh, she teleported and found the grenade. What?
I
Got some
can't.
money be out.
I forget what this type of game is. It's just a shooter or like an arena thing.
A hero shooter. A hero shooter.
Okay.
I think that's what they call those, right? Yeah, where all the characters have, you know.
Well, there's no wokeness here, man.
None of that.
No.
I think the wokeness era is done finally, actually. I think all that shit is done.
They're not gonna
Because
have.
they're noticing it's not making money. Yeah.
Yeah. These have the women having their talents like showing
Wow.
and everything, right?
Wow. The action is ridiculous. Imagine
Because
if
they
this was like
focus on it too, man.
military dudes or a cutscene out of Battlefield, right? It's because the characters are different.
Yeah. No, I mean the character's design is awesome. I mean,
Yeah. Look at this. Adam AF.
yes.
Wow. Look at him fly. It's a rocket.
And they're like they kind of focus, on certain areas, but they kind of don't, right?
My girl has a teleporter. She teleports.
It's like, the physics are amazing.
Yeah. But that's all cutscene shit. We haven't even seen gameplay, but I mean,
No.
they're making it look cool.
I think there was gameplay on another video I saw.
Yeah. There's gameplay right there.
There it
It
is right
reminds me
there.
of Fortnite. It looks like Fortnite gameplay wise.
Yeah. It may be a battle royale game. It could be.
Yeah, it's probably a Fortnite, but without because in Fortnite how you draw, because it used to be a different type of game, so they put that element where you draw like platforms and shit.
Oh,
Even
the
though
building part? Yeah, I don't like the building.
Yeah. They have a mode without that though.
Yeah, they do.
You have combat without that, but this seems like that without that as default. Fate Trigger, not bad looking.
No, it's not. It's like, okay.
It looks like it's free to play though.
Is it? I don't know if I
It's
missed
on
it.
Steam. It's on Steam.
Yeah, it's on Steam. Yeah. I marked that down on my
Steam
spreadsheet.
account.
It's a Steam game. Who knows? Maybe it'll come out. But I'll play it. Hell. If it's
Yeah.
on Steam. Yeah. There's gonna be no activism in this game. It's like, who's gonna, people are gonna be like, oh my god, look, that's objectifying women. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Oh yeah, like the Sydney Sweeney ad. That shit was ridiculous.
Oh my
bro.
gosh, dude, they really,
A hot chicken jeans, like they haven't done that
they
forever.
really
Ever.
twisted that shit around, didn't they?
Oh man. Oh,
my.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Did you see? Because apparently she did a sequel to that Freaky Friday movie. She did
Yeah,
with
and she's
Lindsay Lohan.
popping out all over. Did she get a job done or what?
No, she. I've always noticed that she always had a pair on her. She always had a pair on her. Not gonna lie, but she's in like her 60s now, so she was wearing something really revealing, And the puppies are on display. And the internet went wild, bro. I was like, holy shit, okay. Like they've never seen tits before. Like wow.
No, that's the funny thing, dude. When people go nuts about,
I'm not gonna lie though.
somebody
She had them
says-
out there. She had them
but-
out there. Like
but
goddamn.
the way people
But,
react,
hey.
like as if they never
Yeah,
seen
never seen-
any before.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the
Like
thing I had
it's
an issue
so
with.
new. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's out there that people are gonna go nuts over it, right?
Yep.
And
that's
especially
what
the guys are like, oh my god, look, she's so hot. And it's like, did you never seen boobs before? Because I mean, if this is your
Yeah,
first time, then I understand.
And those
But
are
it's not.
67-year-old boobs. Like
Yeah.
fall back, widow. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just, ooh, what the heck is that? thing.
But I mean, yeah, that was a funny thing to see. Like,
Ugh.
when I heard that, I was like, what? Jamie Lee Curtis? What, they did a sequel to that thing? And I'm like, oh, okay. Apparently, it did all right this past weekend. I didn't know. I was too busy.
Well, that's
this
all it
weekend.
is now. It's just like everything's a sequel of some old movie, right?
Yeah, yeah. But even that was a remake of a movie from like the 60s and 70s that they did, I think. So it wasn't even an original movie; it was a remake. And they
What's
did it.
going on
And
here
they
with this
did a
one?
sequel.
What's she doing? She's biting her lip.
I don't remember this.
This
I
is
don't remember this one.
Resident Evil F. No, I'm
Oh.
sorry. Requiem.
Requiem.
Yeah.
I don't really remember this part at all. I was like, oh, okay, Resident Evil, cool.
Yeah, I like me some Resident Evil games.
Yeah. I was sitting there, was like, okay, cool, that's good. Moving on. You know, that was my brain. That was my mindset at the time.
Resident
Because
Evil.
I was already kind of like, oh, they show his ass.
So my son a while back asked me, "What's one of the scariest games you played, Dad?" Right.
Back in the day was Resident
what's-
Evil, where you had the speakers on and you playing that night.
And
Yeah.
so yeah, Resident Evil's. Well, you know what? I didn't really get into Resident Evil until Resident Evil 4 came out.
4, okay.
I think it was
One
4
started.
when they were at
That's
like
a-
Haiti, I think, or something like that. Was that 5?
Oh no, that's 5.
That's
That's
five?
5 in Africa. They were in Africa.
Okay, Africa. Okay, so it was that one is when I started playing, right?
It was a buff dude and a black chick, right? As your backup.
Yes.
Yeah, that's 5.
So that's
In Africa.
my first one I played completely, right? Because I think I played previous ones. I just wasn't into it because when you aim and shoot, you stop, right? You don't move. I think that's how I feel. I think that's how I went. That if you wanted to aim and shoot, you have to completely stop to be able to do that maneuver. Whereas I think 5 didn't. Something about number 5 really grabbed me and said, "Okay, I'm going to play this and
All the
finish it."
controls.
And it was good, right? The controls.
Because the 5 was the second one that was third person. That's why.
Is that what it
The
was?
4th was the first one that was third person. That's why you're thinking maybe it was the 4th one.
Oh.
Because that was the first one that was third person. So this was the second one that was third person. So
Yeah.
because the old ones had the tank controls that were hard to control.
Yeah.
And this is the second game that did away with that. It was more traditional at the time
Okay.
in the third person. So,
So
yeah,
number 5 when
definitely
they're
wanna
in
go
South
hard.
Africa or Africa, somewhere in Africa, that's the first
Yeah,
one I
Africa.
actually played completely and was really into. And that's what
Nice.
kind of drove me back to, well, not back, but into Final Fantasy, Resident Evil. And then I started to appreciate some of the older ones and started playing the older ones, right? Well, when they came out with re-releases, right? When they say, "Hey, we have a new one and here you go." And I play them. And they're really good. Right. But my son was asking me, he's like, what's one of the ones that's really scary for you? And Resident Evil didn't come to mind because like I said, I never played the old ones, right? To understand that those were pretty scary.
Right.
But the one that really, really got my heart pumping to the point where I actually had to pause the game and step away a bit because it was making my heart rate really fast was Outlast. I don't know if you ever played Outlast. Right?
Huh.
It's a survival game or not survival game.
Yeah, the name sounds familiar, but I don't think I played it.
You really don't attack or anything. You don't have any really defense moves. You can't be you have to just get away from the evil and the bad guys. And Outlast to me was one that really gets your heart just pounding out of your chest, especially if you're playing in the dark with your headphones on, right? And that one right there, I told my son, if you want
the environment, yeah,
if you want a scary movie, a scary game, play Outlast with the headphones and in the dark. He's like, "Why is that scary?" It's like, it's scary, right?
yeah.
The second one, I played the second one, and while it was good, it didn't have the same suspense factor like the first one did because you kind of expect what's going to happen.
Oh,
right, dude, what the heck is that big thing?
Pause.
And so, even though the second Outlast was good, the first one is what really was scary for me. And I love scary movies and scary games and everything like that. But Outlast was freaking good. And I'll show you what the video is here. I mean,
I remember the name Outlast. That's all I remember is the name.
it was about a crazy doctor. 12 years ago. Oh my God. The thing's old.
Yeah.
Hey, why am I getting commercial? I got premium. Oh, I got premium light.
That's all. That should be, ad free. You're not getting YouTube music and all the other shit. Oh, so you finally got it because of that, right?
No,
because
I
of the
got
lower
it
price?
because it was a month free.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah. So I actually had one on my other account for 3 months free. And then that just expired this week. And then,
from Microsoft, right? Because they did it again. I've been paying ever since that first time they gave us the 3 months, and I never stopped paying.
Oh, so you're in an insane. You're exploring an insane asylum, and then bad shit happens. Bad shit happens.
Okay, that's a scary game. You play at night with the headphones. Yeah, you want to scare your son. Okay,
that's.
You want to listen, man. If he pisses on himself, you know you're gonna have to change him, right?
I can't believe
you're not
this
gonna
thing
be
is 12
listen,
years.
You're not gonna blame him for that one. You're gonna change him.
Oh my God, this game, dude. I'm telling you, you want to shit your pants?
No, I can already tell once you said
play this game.
From what I'm seeing, yeah. This is for casuals. Anytime I go on Twitch and I see like all these like YouTube like streamers who aren't really gamers like that, right? And if they're not playing like Marvel Rivals or whatever is the hot thing of the moment, and they'll be playing like this random kind of shit that nobody's ever heard of, it'll be games like this, right? And sometimes they have one or two that be interesting. I'd be like, yo, what game is this? I never heard of it. I'm like, oh snap, it's good for co-op, or you're doing a live stream and the reactions that you're gonna have from playing it, right, would be good content, right? And this looks like a game that, I'm feeling that. And this is really not my style either, but I can respect it. What's the name of this?
And there's really no attacking back, defending yourself. You just got to make sure you get through without being seen. And you're going to get seen.
It's like Clock Tower. It's like Clock Tower then. Okay.
Yeah. And I mean,
okay.
And, and you use a camera to look around in dark places.
Oh, that reminds me of that other game that it took place in like a hot or some shit like that. But like you had to use a camera like that too. Fatal Frame.
Yeah.
You remember Fatal Frame? This reminds me of Fatal Frame.
And you got to find batteries to refill your battery. It's like,
oh, okay.
And then you got things popping out because like it gives those.
People who like scary games is gonna fuck with this. I think. Yeah, this is more of like
so
a casual type, like for casuals, like people who don't fuck with games, right? Yeah, you can show them something like this, and they can get into this with you, or like you have your girl and you playing it, she's watching you. You know what I'm saying? She's interacting with it. With
this one that really got my heart pumping, and Alien Isolation. Those two.
Alien Isolation. Yeah.
Alien Isolation and this one really
good alien game in a long time at the time too.
I can't believe this game is 12 years old already. Oh my gosh.
What's the name of this?
Outlast.
Okay. I'd heard of it too. Yeah, people were probably hyped on this at the time. I'd heard the name. Like I'm not familiar. I wasn't unfamiliar with the name, but I don't remember anything about it. That's cool though. Okay, Outlast. Let me see how much that is on Steam.
Yeah,
let me see. Good. Hang on, I'm searching it now.
All right.
Damn it,
do the last topic here. It's gonna be a short one tonight.
$7.49 is 50% off on Steam right now, and part 2 is $20.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with part 2 too much.
There's a bundle even. Hold on, there might be 3 games. Outlast 2. There's a DLC.
There's a DLC
for it. And there's the Outlast Trials that came out last year. What's the Outlast Trials? Hold on.
I think that's a combination of both. Isn't that a bundle?
Game. No, it seems like it might be a third game.
Oh, okay.
It must have come out last year. Yeah, this must be a third game.
But yeah, Phil Spencer looks weird, dude.
You know why?
Because he lost weight.
He lost weight, bro. But his arms is kind of like my. Hey, listen.
He looks
sometimes,
older,
right? Because he was already right, but the weight wasn't good because the weight and the age was not a good look, right? And some people when they lose weight, like Jason Rollins lost weight too, you could see in his face too, right? He lost weight too, right? But like some people the heads are too big. When they lose weight, they
that's
still look
me.
and they look weird.
That's me.
Right. You said that happened to you.
Mhm.
But for Phil Spencer, it did to a lesser extent, you could tell. And for Jason Rollin, not as much at all.
Well, he has that beard hiding him too, so
He has that beard, yeah. But yeah, man. I'm happy for them, particularly Phil. You know, he's in his 50s now. That shit is important, bro. You gotta stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he deserves to live some years. He put in his work.
yeah.
A lot of people talking shit about him are realizing he was right all along, including dudes in the PlayStation community who are out and saying it too, by the way. I'm kind of surprised, but kind of not. It's kind of weird seeing all this stuff happen. But like, yeah, the handheld, bro, just and like what Kieran said, Joe, that was the biggest winner of Gamescom, bro. Like what they're doing to Windows, right? Just that's the most important thing.
No, yeah, it looks slick, man. From what they're showing here in the video, and some of the videos you showed me there. I mean, it just looks slick and so smooth.
And it's not just for the handheld. Eventually, it'll be on all. That will be a part of Windows.
Yeah,
everybody's getting that.
Yeah, no, it looks amazing. And like I said, once I find a steady job, that I'm gonna get that.
Trying to have one day one. Trying to get one day one.
So,
but the pre-order situation.
So did they already have a pre-order done and it gets sold out, or they haven't started yet? Okay.
They haven't started yet. They just said the date. They haven't even said the price. Remember, they haven't even said the price really.
Right.
So we don't know yet. You see that they got the performance check. Shit, they've had that already in that, but I guess they're expanding it more and actually putting in the work they should have all along. Because that's what SteamOS does.
I'm guessing you could connect this. I guess you connect this to a TV.
You can, yeah. You can. You know what they should do is have a really good dock that you just drop it in, right, and not have to plug anything. But they don't have no how you call those toggle pins.
Yeah,
it doesn't have any of those. But if it did, that would have been great. You know, just drop it in and instantly, you know, it's connected to your TV or whatever. Use the Xbox controller and boom, there you go. But I mean, you could do that. You just get a USB-C to HDMI cable is all you really need. But of course, you need to charge it. But guess what? It's got 2 USB-Cs. You do one for power, and then one to go from USB-C to your TV and HDMI on the other side of the cable, right? Or you know, you get yourself one of those docks. I'm sure there'll be a bunch of them from Shea Socks and everybody else all over Amazon in like a week afterwards.
Yeah, like I said, once my employment thing is situated, that I'm gonna get the black one, dude. That thing looks sick. It's something what I've been asking for ever since the handhelds came out, where I want an Xbox UI. I do not care for Windows. If it runs because of Windows, I mean, that's fine, but I don't want to go into Windows first, having to wait for everything to load and then activate whatever Xbox thing that's required to play. I want it straight to an Xbox homepage like it shows here, and that's it. Kind of like an Xbox itself, where it just works out of the box. That's what I want out of a handheld. And it seems like they got it. And hopefully it's really good and just knocks out of the park, because I would definitely get this one.
Yeah, boy. We've been waiting for that for a while.
The X model, yeah. And so, $899. I think that was the expected price. If it is that price, anything more than that, I think it's just nuts. So.
Yeah. There he goes. He's
He
muted
left.
himself, but
He came. He
he's
left.
here. He just muted. No, he's here. He just muted himself. Must be working on his mic.
Yeah. $899 for the top model, I think is pretty fair, and hopefully it is that price. And then what would be the white one? So if that's $899,
they're saying $599.
$599. That's a big difference between the two.
I was gonna say that. That's why I'm not so sure that we'll see. We'll see. I don't think it'll be any more than I think it's gonna be $899. I forget if people had said what my guess was.
$899, $699.
Yeah, I'm thinking $899, $699, not $599. I'm thinking $699. Yeah, but we'll see.
It would have to be like a $200 difference between the two.
Yeah,
I would think so.
We'll see. Soon, I assume, because they don't have that much long before the 16th of October anyway. So if they're gonna do it, they're gonna get moving.
When does it come out?
October 16th.
Dude, that's not very long.
Exactly, and they still haven't said the price or how to pre-order. So they gotta do that.
Because we're already
Exactly.
August 21st. We don't have that much long
Yeah.
left in August. Then we have all of September. So a month and a half.
Right.
Yeah. A little
Yeah.
under 2 months.
They gotta do it soon.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep.
It's nuts.
Nuts. Wacko.
Where's Realist? Realist, you finally came in?
He's still there.
Yeah, man, my phone was dizzed.
There
Oh,
you
it's
go.
dead?
Oh, your phone was dead. Yeah, I tried
Is it-
calling you.
Oh, is that
It's
that
dead.
Black Talk? Sorry. I don't know.
It's like that means basically really, really dead. That's dead with style.
He's probably shut up, man.
That's dead with style, bro. That's what that is.
Is it dead again?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Gee.
Yeah, you're just not really
Yes,
answering.
it is.
So I don't know.
No, okay, all right. What is the question?
What
Can
do
y'all
you-
hear me?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Okay, what was the question?
Well, you yelling, man. It sounds like really bad. Stop yelling. Are you angry?
Well, because I said
angry?
it the first time, y'all didn't hear, so I
Are you
raised my
angry
voice.
black man? Like,
No, I'm
like
actually
legal? Like legal?
I'm actually in good spirits.
Like
Ah, that's
legal's
good
the
to hear.
angry black man.
I'm about to go eat something.
What you gonna eat, bro? What you gonna eat?
I don't know, man. Taco Hell.
Chicken?
No, that's so racist.
How is that racist? He's chicken too. What
I
the hell are you
chicken
talking
too.
about?
No. It's because I'm black. He's asking if I want some chicken.
You know,
I can eat more and steak like sick. He's a black man. Eat
and
cow that's still
purple
alive.
juice. Purple juice.
You said that on Friday, huh?
Yeah, hey, look, he's a freaking lion. His meals can walk away. You know what I mean? He's still bleeding and he's eating it.
Bro, listen to me. I was not one of those guys either. Like, I would look at that and be like, yo, that shit is, but bro, it's cooked all the way through. And it looks purple. It looks like it's uncooked, but when the texture is not cooked, is not the texture of uncooked. I'll tell you that much. But anyway,
No, I got over that, bro. I wouldn't eat steak because the only steak I ever had, I insisted it to be well done or cooked, right?
Mhm.
And so it was never good. And so one day, my boy, we got paid, we used to do electrical work. And he was like, get that pretty boy, you about to eat this steak. I'm about to make you a Viking today.
Mm.
I said, man, I don't want meat with blood running out of it. He said, no, you about to be a Viking. He started slamming the table. I said, all right, man, I'll eat it if you stop that. And it was,
That's why
and
he
it
did
was,
it. It worked. It worked.
and then, it was, irony, he was black, right? So he's the crazy thing is now that I know, what cuts are, he gave me the fillet side of a T-bone.
Mhm.
Okay.
So that was love, man. He could have given
Yes,
me
he did.
the other part,
Right.
But he gave me a good part of the meat. Yes, it was still bloody, but it was good.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so from then, I've been eating steak. And you know the churrascaria, right? Tech.
Oh yeah.
All right, so if you're hungry, man, and they say you want it well done, you want it well done. Nah, I say yeah, or no, not well done. You want a medium? Yeah, give me medium. He said no, I'll be back. I said no, just give me some of that right there, man, and then come back with the medium. Man, he sliced that sirloin, man. That stuff was so bloody. But I had some potatoes,
Yeah.
and man, that stuff was good.
This stuff is good, man.
But see, so after that day, but I still won't request blue or medium or rare in it. No rare.
No rare. No,
I won't
no,
request
never
it. I won't
Medium
request it.
I'll just say
Yeah.
medium
But
rare.
man, that stick you had, that was medium what? That wasn't no medium well. That was medium rare. Man, that thing was pink.
Okay. It was not pink. It was kind of purple because it was dry aged. So,
Oh, so
Yeah,
you know
that's
what?
right.
Maybe that's the only way to eat that because for dry age, you don't want to waste it by trying to overcook it for the wrong person
Right.
who shouldn't be
Right.
eating in the first place.
Right. It was dry aged. That's why I picked that one. Because when I was asking the bros in the chat too, right? I don't know if I asked you because I don't know if I put the message in both, right? But I said, yo, should I get this cut or that cut? And I don't think anybody answered. So I just picked, right? And
Please tell me you picked ribeye.
yeah, I think so. I think it was a ribeye. I mean, you can see. I'm looking at it right now. I remember.
It doesn't look like a ribeye though.
No, it was
It's not a prime rib either. When it's
prime.
sirloin.
I think it was prime rib actually.
It was prime rib.
I think it was prime rib. Come on, I'm scrolling up to where I asked the other thing. As soon as I see the picture, I'm like,
prime rib.
oh, because Kieran was mad at me for multiple reasons. Off of that. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna belabor the point against him. But yeah, he was mad at me for multiple reasons off of that steak when he saw it. But damn, I'm scrolling back. How long ago? This happened last week, Friday, right?
Friday.
Yeah, I can't. Damn, the chat be active, bro. Look, I'm on Monday now. Hold on. I'm just saying. Yeah, okay. It must have been this week because there's a picture of the dog, Peacock. Unless I scrolled past it already. Oh yeah, because they did their announcement with the WWE and their whole streaming thing, and we're discussing that. Seeing a picture of his PC.
Hey, Realist, you gonna get this ROG?
Realist?
No, I told y'all I'm not buying another one.
No.
Oh, okay.
Sell the ones you got. Sell the ones you got.
Well, because the thing is, man, for another $900, I don't see enough improvement as far as the performance, because that's what's most important to me. Of
right,
course,
you got the LIX, yeah.
Yeah, of course, the ergonomics are going to be better, and to pay $900 just for a more ergonomic controller, because I've already got the ROG LIX. I installed another SSD in there.
Oh,
I'm set. It's got a 2 gig SSD, and then they moved the SD card. I got a terabyte SD card, so I got 3 terabytes of storage, or probably more like 2.5 terabytes of usable storage.
mm-hmm.
And like I'm set. Like if they put that OS on that, because I mean when they asked,
They said they will.
I can't remember his name. When they asked the exec at not CES, Gamescom, he was like, "What type of performance games can we type to see?" Stay tuned. We're still perfecting it, and we're still running tests. And in time, we'll give you. He said, "Don't worry about the benchmarks right now because we're still working on it." So it's like until they can. I need a bigger performance gap than 5 frames. You know what I mean? Because I had the ROG Ally, I still have my Steam Deck, and I have the ROG LIX and a Legion that I don't use.
You got the Legion?
So it's like, yeah. So it's like to buy another one, I would just sell everything. But the Zen 2, what is it called? Not the Zen 2, the Z1, Z2 Extreme is not. It doesn't seem like a big enough boost if you already have a handheld. But and then supposedly the OS is going to be for all Windows devices, and that's the magic. Because you look at like you're going to get the performance boost just from them not having the taskbar. You know what I mean? Just having that extra memory dedicated to gaming versus managing a task manager. So yeah. Not task manager, but the taskbar
we had before you showed up. We were just talking about that before you showed up. Yeah, like Windows was like the biggest
hog
thing of Gamescom, right? That we've seen, and yeah, because it's a hog, right? But of one spec that they did mention was they got back like 2 gigs of RAM, right? I just think they're not ready to really advertise and market the performance difference yet because it's still in limbo and he's still working on it.
Yeah. But
that was one aspect they did mention. Since you're talking
about. I mean, they also still want to sell LIXs. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But typically, they're a hardware company. So if you're bringing out new hardware, you want to hype up the new hardware. You've seen. No, you've seen it, Sig, where you have like your Foxes and stuff like that, saying there's a 30% boost, right? I'm more interested to see what Intel is going to do, or if NVIDIA tries to do something, than AMD. Because I'm really looking at Intel right now, because I'm about to get a PC, and I'm looking at Intel because I could have gotten that little card that was $250. You could have made yourself a nice $600 PC if you could have got your hands on that Intel card. You know what I'm talking about? The B50 or whatever it was called. Sick.
Yeah.
If you could have got your hands on that, you could have made a PC for $700, and you would have been Cooking with Crystal.
Crystal meth for real. Yes. Okay, so I finally found it when I asked them. And then one thing is they showed me that picture of Dreamcast guy, right? Where he has some really nice, thick, like the dinosaur looking ones where they got like the really long bone in it. A lot like the mic cut, but like a longer bone. And there's pictures of Dreamcast guy roasting the fuck out of it. Like, when I mean he roasted it bad, it's like, I felt bad. Like, it's like when Realist was talking earlier about if he ordered a steak and he ordered it well done, and they burnt the shit out of it, and they burnt the shit out of it. Right, I've had that happen to me once. I was so pissed off. It was a nice thick piece of it, and then they burnt, and it was flat as hell. I'm like, this is not even the same cut, man. They gave me some other cut, right, and then saved the expensive one, right. I feel like that's what they did almost, and I was about to call them out on it. But I just said, hey, this is burnt. I want another one. And they gave me, it was aged prime rib. It was aged prime rib. I found it. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. So, yeah, that's why it looks a little purple like that. But if you want to show the class, Tech, you can.
What?
It's right there in the chat. The steak.
Oh, the steak. Let's see.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, the third picture where you see the fork is kind of like there. Oh, and that's not blood. That's a creosote. It's something else. It truly isn't blood because it's water in a way that blood isn't. It really is different. It tastes different.
that one right there?
Hold on. I'm not looking at the YouTube. Just 1 second. I can't. Oh wait. Well, hold on.
Somebody's eating steak with eggs.
No. The previous one. That's mashed potatoes and broccoli. No, the previous picture.
Let's see.
That's the third picture. Second one, I think.
The one that's not cut yet?
No, it's the piece of it with the fork. That's the first one. The second one. That was a pineapple, by the way. I was thinking, yeah, there you go. That one. See?
It looks purple?
That's purple looking even.
Doesn't
It
look
doesn't even
purple
look
to me.
pink. It doesn't look just pink-ish. It looks purple-esque, I would say. But like it doesn't just look like because it's dry aged. That's why. And so it had a different type of texture and color and flavor. Like, it was really, really, really good.
Dreamcast guy committed a Texas felony. Tech.
Yeah, bro, he did. He did. He really. I have the picture. I could send it to you, but I'd have to scroll back up to find it again. But I'm not doing that. But if you look up Dreamcast guy and steak, you'll definitely find it. Like this dude roast, like, bro. Oh,
it's a bad representation of Texas, dude.
Yeah, and even he's from Texas, and he was in or is
dude,
or whatever.
I had no
like,
idea.
bro.
I had no idea he was like in the area here where I'm at.
Yeah, we talked about this before. Yeah,
right?
we talked about this before.
Until we talked about it that one time that I realized that he lived in this area. I'm like, dude, really? It's like he just had to live in this area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he looks like a Texas backwoods white trash.
Meth head. That's the way it was.
So bad.
And the fact that he calls himself Dreamcast guy, man, that's an affront to Sega. Like, that's like a war crime I feel in these console wars. I swear to God.
I want that handheld.
Check. Well, you said you were going to buy it, and I would if I were you too. But my thing is, that's $900 more, and I'm tired of taking losses on like well-running products.
Everything.
Well, yeah,
Right. You do.
I'm very
but see, this is
I stopped giving you shit about it. I felt bad giving you shit, but you know what? It is true.
Look, yeah, cool, sick, because you do too. But look,
Right?
look. The thing is I just can't. I can't justify it. I need to see something substantive. What is it? Substantiable.
So
that would tell me that I'm making that it's a solid decision.
So why not just get rid of the ones you have and consolidate it to get the one you want, like this one?
Consolidation, yes.
Well, I don't want to sell the Steam Deck. I guess I am a fanboy. It's special to me.
Listen, Listen, I'm not even gonna knock that.
It's my first PC handheld.
I'm not gonna knock that, man. But at the same time, I sold that Steam Deck with the quickness. You saw how I did it, and bro,
You're smart.
You should tell him the announcement you just told me earlier.
well, you're not stupid either. You're smart too. So fucking sell it. That's a simple fact. Oh yeah, I'm selling my Switch too. So there you have it.
Yeah, you should.
I
Cause
should.
like,
I will.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. When I saw those 6 switches in the store, I was like, man, it's there. I should just get it,
Oh,
right?
6 of them?
But I showed you the pictures.
I don't remember
Like
seeing 6.
there was 2 in the case, but then there was no, it was really more like 8 because there was another 6
What?
in another case. Yeah, at the Target that I went to.
Yeah.
But like, I went back later and they were gone.
Wow.
Cause yeah, but I'm not mad because I was gonna get it the second time when I went back with my children. Because my child, she likes Dubai chocolate, so like I know where to get it from. They sell no, it's not Dubai chocolate, it's Dubai style
I was
chocolate.
gonna say that. It's like, is it Dubai? Because it's $20 a bar. That's crazy.
Well, I get that, right? But you can get those from gas stations, from the Arab gas stations, you can get it from the mall, right?
Yeah, they have it in my 7-Elevens up here.
Right. That's Dubai chocolate. But like when you go to like Target, it's Dubai style chocolate by Ghirardelli.
Oh. And they're what?
Yeah,
Half the price?
75%. Still too much. So it's just like video games, man. To have it too cheap is to imply that it's lesser quality.
Yeah.
We all know that $20, and plus that chocolate doesn't come from no freaking Dubai. They made that Pennsylvania somewhere.
I know.
Of course.
I've had a piece of it one time just because somebody had it and offered it. I was like, sure. Didn't really know anything about it. They just told me like, try this chocolate from Dubai, yada yada yada. I was like, okay, and it tastes really good, right? It's really good.
It's very good.
It's very good. And then when I went to the store, it's kind of like when somebody tells you the first time, you start seeing it everywhere. And that's why that's when I saw. I was like, oh, that's that chocolate I had. How much is that? $20. Man, you got me fucking kidding me. I ain't paying no $20 for a bar of chocolate.
You see, like my daughter, man, she crazy about it. Like I bought her some perfume. This called Dubai Chocolate. Like she sends me pictures of Dubai chocolate. She tried to get it from TikTok. She's just crazy about it.
Dude, I don't know how people buy stuff from TikTok, man. I was like, I wouldn't buy anything from TikTok. Like if I see something being sold on TikTok, I just go right straight to Amazon and see if they have it.
I wouldn't buy food from TikTok.
Right. Like
I wouldn't buy food from TikTok.
and I've seen so many products. Like, oh, that looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna look over to Amazon, and then I'll buy it from there, or I'll favorite it. Right? I was like, oh, so I'm gonna put this in my favorites and see if I'll buy it later. I know that's.
But yeah, she's crazy about it. But yeah, it's good, bro. Is it worth $20? No, but I understand why it's $20 because they have to ship it. Oh, and pistachios aren't cheap either, though.
No, they're not.
So they make it in Pennsylvania, but ship it to Dubai and then ship it back to us to make it seem like
no. Like a lot of chocolate comes out of Pennsylvania. That's why I said Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Like Hershey is in Pennsylvania. M&M, like all of those are in that's in Pennsylvania. That's Hershey.
Yeah.
I think it's called Hershey, Pennsylvania.
No, it is called
Right.
Hershey, and they have a whole park there too.
That's right.
Yeah.
So like that's why I said Pennsylvania. But
I
like
think the whole town is like covered in Hershey stuff, isn't it?
it is. It smells like chocolate.
Yeah, just like that place, like Roswell, right? It's all alien Area 51 type bullshit there.
No, my buddy that lives over towards that area, like he tells me, and I think somebody that I used to work with told me same thing. It's like, hey, you gotta check out Hershey Park. It's like it's one of the best parks out there. You got.
I've never been there myself, but I've heard the same thing.
I've heard
like,
good things.
Oh,
about
you're
it.
thinking, chocolate? Like you start thinking Willy Wonka, another Wonka. No, they just said it's a good family place to go.
Yeah,
that's what I heard many times. My sister took her kids there. She said the same thing.
Yeah, so I've heard many good things about Hershey Park. So I gotta make a plan to go out there one year. So. But yeah, I mean, like I was telling Sick, and I've said this before. Realist is like, I never bought into the whole, handheld thing because I wanted something that's a direct launch to Xbox interface. I didn't want to mess with Windows. I don't want to mess with no updates. I don't want to mess with no drivers. What's compatible? What's not? What's going to bug out my system? None of that crap. I want the same experience I get from an Xbox console where I just plug it in, do a basic setup, and I'm in, and I want to play. And to me, I mean, even though the interface is going to be available for everybody else, you know, probably your devices that you have now, this one attracted me more because it's going to be done that way, right? And if priced properly, and not talking about when I say under $1,000, don't try to fool me with $999.99. That's not cutting it, right? If it's, I'm saying under $1,000 with taxes, so that means you have to stay at the $899 price tag so it can come out to $974, right? And that's what I'm looking for, and hopefully that's it right there.
Yeah, for me, it's mainly that operating. It's not so much the handheld itself, but I do want a peak handheld, right?
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that. But for me, most of all, definitely the operating system. You know, I always want to build another home theater PC, like I've been saying. I've been saying to Kieran, like there's a lot of stuff that's in flux right now, and I feel like this time next year would be a good time to come back and evaluate things. In terms of like the prices for PC stuff compared to what the consoles will have, and plus we will know most likely what these new consoles will have hardware wise, right? The next PlayStation, next Xbox, and to be able to compare against what PC has at that point, from high end to low end, right? And then suggestions could be made on builds and stuff, because I feel a lot of people are looking to go to PC. A lot of PlayStation dudes. In fact, I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but the dude I bought the Switch with, right? I went through the whole thing with. I said that's a diehard PlayStation guy, right? He plays other things, but he doesn't play Xbox, right? But bro, even he saw like the writing on the wall of PlayStation, and boom, he's buying a PC too, right? He was talking to me about, you know, we're supposed to go to Micro Center, we'll pick out the stuff, have them build it, stuff like that. He wants to set up his whole environment first though, but like. There's a lot of people of that mindset, I think. PC is the ultimate winner. And if Microsoft can have this, and if this is really working as smooth as it looks, and all the YouTubers are saying, this interface truly is. And I know I'm belaboring on that point, but truly, that's the most important piece of that puzzle right there. If that works as smooth as it looks, and they're implying, well, that's a win. That's a winner right there. And a big answer to SteamOS, because that's largely the Windows equivalent on SteamOS in terms of like designs, features, functionality. Like everything about it is trying to be that. Like literally, they really did listen to folks for once. I love to see it.
For reals, right? Reals.
But look, I am a console. I prefer console, but I've had a PC since 2000.
The same one?
No, I've had a PC since 2000. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you could play games on a regular store bought. I was playing Halo on my mama's HP basic computer. You know what I mean? I was ARG back then too. But like, I prefer console experience. But if PC matches the console experience somehow, I don't care if PC players say, "Oh, you stupid," not stupid, or you're lazy. It's nothing. All you have to do is just tweak things, and you don't have to do it again. They need to simplify it, make it, or like when you boot up a game, do you want the full fat PC experience or the console experience? For the people who like to tweak every little setting, and then for the people who just want to go low, medium, high.
Right.
Or performance and frame rate, like on console. Because let's be honest, iPhone is number one because of its simplicity, because of its user friendliness.
Yeah.
But if they can somehow, because see, Steam is on the cusp of it. But what Steam is not understanding is there's more to it than Steam. All right. What are you laughing at?
Kieran here. The man is real just said he has 27 handhelds, and you ask him, he has a 25-year-old PC.
Yeah, but bro, like I bought my first one in '02, right? Mine when I got out of school. Show you how old I am. So I've always played on PC, and it's never been difficult for me to navigate. But I used to help people build PCs, and I used to help people fix Windows or get viruses off their computers.
Yeah.
And I know most people don't know, right? And let's just say your average PlayStation gamer. Let's just say PlayStation bows out because it's getting to that point to where. But see, Sony is a hardware company, but they don't provide the hardware. That's what a lot of people are not understanding when it comes to the console thing. It's not like the guts of a PlayStation are Sony's, and they sell them at a loss. Man, I hope that's not too loud.
What?
And they sell them at oh, so that's good. I guess at least earbuds have some noise canceling. No, somebody just drove by, one of them hillbillies with a monster truck.
No, I
Didn't hear nothing
anything.
at all. So
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
that noise cancellation is
Great.
working.
Great. So let's just say that
And
Sony bows out. Let's just say that Xbox is already. They say the Xbox is going to bow out any day, right? Let's just say that all there is PC. There'll be a lot of upset people. How many people would just go to a tablet? How many people would adopt tablet versus deal with a PC? But like I told y'all before, like in my children's school, PC is the new status symbol. Nobody cares about PlayStation.
that's right.
Yeah,
It's
Xbox
been
was.
years.
But see, down here, Xbox is popular, bro. Like you'll see way more Xbox people at least in Houston. A lot of PlayStation, but there's a lot of Xbox users here. Like Xboxes don't just sit on the shelves here. I don't know what they did in Texas, but people buy Xboxes here. So let's just look at it. If there are no more consoles, how many people are going to be happy with the experience as it is right now? Especially these guys who don't play games. I ain't gonna say don't play games. They just play Mad Call of Duty and 2K, Fortnite, etc.
Right.
They don't want to tweak. They just want to plug and play.
Yep.
And like
They
people
need
make
little
fun of
casuals.
people. That's why I don't make fun of people who are just open enough to say, I just want to plug and play. Because that's
I've
what most
chased
people
after
want to
that
do.
for years. Yeah, I've chased after that for years as a dude who likes the complexity and the options and stuff. But I've sought to make it easy as possible, and I always thought the most important thing is the defaults, right? In all things, right? Good defaults are necessary, right? But they have to be smart and examine what the paradigm is, right? What the purpose is, and have the options there. But yeah, the simplicity is best. But consoles have lost that, largely. This is why PC can make this this point these days, because consoles are way more complex than they used to be or should be at all. It's supposed to be plug and play, and we know, there's advancements that it took from PC and elsewhere, right? That's great, but now it's at a point where, in terms of the way the games are, like even when you have them on disc, right? You have to install them like you did on a PC. You couldn't just launch a game from there. Yeah. It doesn't run from the media. Well, I've spoken on this before. So I don't want to belabor it, but the media is too slow. It just is. And the only thing that's going to work is a solid state device, like the cartridges Nintendo use, right? When they choose to, when the developer actually chooses to use it, not use a blank, right? Or like the SSD cards, the Xbox has it. And I've always advocated since the day they announced them, before this generation even started, that it would be great if they bundled the games on those cards, but those cards are expensive. And that's just what the problem is. So until that's ever fixed, and it looks like they're not trying to fix it. They're trying to make it all digital, right? So that's never going to happen. And there it is. So
Word.
Be it.
Word. And that's how it is. So we'll see what the prices are. $8.99.
I'm hoping $8.99. I don't want to have to spend $9.99, but I will if need be. I will. This is something I want. And then my original
if they play
ally
with that price of $9.99.99 just to say, we are under $1,000, which is truly not.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna pass.
I got you. But I will get it anyway. But I also need to sell my OG ally now. That I'm gonna sell to get rid of it. Right. Yeah. I'll sell that, to move.
Because you don't want to be that guy with 27 handheld at home.
No, I only got the 2, and I'm looking to sell both of them. I don't want to keep either.
So what do you got? You got the Steam Deck and what else? The ROG
Ally?
No.
I got the original. I got the original Ally. Remember, I sold the Steam Deck to put
Oh, that's right. You
towards
did.
the original Ally, and then I got the Switch 2,
Oh, okay. See, okay. Just those two.
and I got the Android tablet, but I've never unboxed it even. So, but I do have the Lenovo one I told you about because it
Mhm.
goes great with that controller. So other than that, that's it.
So yeah, yeah.
So just the two.
Just the two.
I'm trying to only have one.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need the one. Kind of like when I have the Switch. That's my only mobile device I got.
Mm.
And even that I rarely play.
Right? That's what I'm saying. But Mario Kart Ally, I actually do play it often. Like when I was back and forth through New York this
You're
past
taking a
weekend.
shit, aren't you? You're in a shitter? You playing the games?
No, no. I
Taking a
was in the
massive
back of,
dump. You forgot that you're even there. You're there for an hour. Like my son, dude. He can sit there for 2 hours. He's watching his tablet. And I was like, hey, I'll start knocking on the door. Time to
I don't
get
know, I was
out.
in the
Dude,
back
you're going
of
to kill your legs.
I was in the back of an expedition, man. I don't know.
Hey, what
just
are you doing in
playing.
the back of an expedition, dude?
Being driven to New York? I don't know.
Oh.
So that's when I was playing because I can't drive and play at the same time, right? Somebody else had to be
This
driving.
guy, you hear this guy? Real?
It's not my expedition. I'm not
he
bragging.
said-
It's not my expedition.
No, he's like, I'm being driven. What?
I'm being
This guy,
driven. I
this
wasn't
guy's
driving.
got a
I mean,
chauffeur.
It been chauffeured around.
Yeah.
Technically, I guess, but my chauffeur is my cousin,
Say, I'm
right?
being-
Because we were
I'm
both
being
in New York
driven
together. So I said,
around.
fuck it, I'll just ride
it's
with you.
Nothing. Just
Instead
another
of driving
day.
myself.
It's just another
And now I
day.
can drink. And now I can drink and not have to drive.
It's just another
That was my
day
main
for
reason.
sick. Yeah, my driver. I can't drive because my driver's driving me. Man, this guy.
So anyway,
where's my fancy
that's why you
song?
had
Man? It's
them.
like royalty.
it's funny though. The only time I ever play my Android, my Ally in the bathroom, right, on the shitter, is if I'm like playing like it's like a 2D game. If I'm playing like a game I gotta focus on, I'm not doing that. Oh, speaking of which, I want to ask you about Battlefield. I never really got to play the second weekend.
Oh,
I was so
dude,
busy.
it was fun.
Okay, how was the New York map? How was the Brooklyn
It was-
map?
No, Brooklyn map was good. It was really good. And I mean, that was Conquest. So I wonder if that's the complete map or just partial, because sometimes they expand the maps depending on the mode, right?
Right. So then they cut it down, right? Depending
so
on how many people.
Right, and for the number of people too. So you don't know if it's gonna be bigger for more players or the same size or something like that.
Right.
But overall, it was good. It was so good that once it was over, the rest of this week, besides yesterday when I started South of Midnight, I was playing Battlefield 2042.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And,
actually,
and how is it now?
Huh?
How is it now? How
I
you
was
feeling about
rusty
it?
when I went back because the controls were different. I was so used to Battlefield 6.
Right.
When I went back to 2042, and like, crap. I was like, I'm not used to these controls. So I had to play small maps to kind of get used to it, right? Because other than if I played big maps, then I would be just like trying to dust off the rust. I would have just been pissed and given up. It's like, so whenever I go back to a game, like a shooter game like Battlefield, then I'll go back and play the close quarter type mode. That way I can kind of get the rust off. And then after that, I was like, I go back to big maps.
Nice. So you're having a good fun time with that game now too, though.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I know it's good, but they ruined their opportunity, and now people never consider it, even though they fixed it years ago.
Yeah, it's good.
You know what I'm saying?
It's good. Yeah,
It's a shame.
It's fun.
It's a shame.
fun.
But
But
definitely
I
want
think-
that.
I think a lot of people went back to Battlefield 2042 because now they have that itch to play.
Yeah, you have a big to
And
play.
it's like,
yeah.
oh man, it's like Battlefield 6 is
Now would have been a
gone.
good time to play. Yeah, now would have
so
been
it's
a
like,
good time.
I'm gonna go back to 2042 and get my fix. Because there
And your
was,
son likes it too, so there you go.
Yeah.
Is it crossplay between Xbox and PC on 2042?
oh,
think it is.
Yes,
think it was.
it's all
think it was.
crossplay. Yeah,
Yeah, so you two could play together. You can teach him what's up.
yeah.
You can run with your old homies.
Well,
until
no,
60.
I mean he doesn't have to do that. He can play it here on the Xbox because of the share thing. My
Oh,
home,
nice.
my home Xbox.
Nice.
So
Nice.
we
Yeah,
can play in the
off
same
one
room and we could just play just fine.
Nice. So yeah, man. There's that. Oh, Delta Force came out on consoles, so that's free to play. I was
Have you tried it?
I tried on PCs ever since the console version now, so the controls work. I tried the multiplayer with the controls. It feels good. Controls feel pretty good. I didn't try the single player, but I did download the single player. That's all free to play on both platforms.
Word.
Yeah, but that game has already worked out its bugs and stuff. They've been doing that, for, all year since last.
Nice.
Week, so. Yeah, it's already pretty mature.
I told you myself.
And every time they do a report on Steam, they report all the people they ban who've been cheating and stuff. They always love to do that, and they show you like censored versions of their emails and stuff.
Yeah.
So they got receipts of people they're blocking.
Fucking cheaters, man. What's the point?
Yeah, bro. Yep.
Anyway,
so Battlefield. Last thing about Battlefield,
this is tough. This is a tough position because we got Helldivers coming out next week, which I'm gonna get.
Yes.
And then 2 months later, you got Battlefield coming out. It's like, oh.
Yeah. So speaking of Battlefield, like I said, I put the link in where they said all the stuff because they put a blog post up. The Battlefield developers put a blog post about everything they learned from the beta and what they're gonna do in terms of like nerfing this and doing this and doing that.
Well, the shotgun was way overpowered. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they're gonna nerf the shotgun where more pellets have to hit to get the kill that it was getting.
Yeah.
But I mean, think about it. A lot of people.
Well, the distance too.
Like the distance, right?
That
shotgun.
That was a big one. Where?
Yeah, but that shotgun was more like the shotgun for Modern Warfare 2, the Spaz. Yeah. If you put the silencer on it, that was the same kind of shotgun. That was a one-hitter quitter right there too. I mean, but yeah, that shotgun, it wasn't too many of the pellets.
Because I got in a round where a guy, that's all he used, and we were like way across the room. I was like, dude, there's no way.
That shotgun mopping people. Yeah.
I was like, nah. It's like It's like I can't do that. It's like,
yeah,
nah,
it's not right.
Nah, it's like that was getting on my nerves because it's like it was the same dude always getting me with the same shotgun. It's like that's the shotgun everybody's getting pissed off about. It's like it's way overpowered for the distance it's hitting you, right? If it's up close, if it's point blank, I get it. I can take. But when you're across the room, like way across the room, and it still gets you like that from one shot, I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
So they need to fix that.
Yeah, they do.
But yeah, I played support the whole time, and it was great. It was fun.
Look, I like it because of the huge change of pace.
Yes.
Because I don't think I ever got into Battlefield. Like I think it was Battlefield 1 or something like that. That's the one I played.
Even that one's still
but
fun.
like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all fun. But I like it because of the change of pace. Yeah. I'm getting old, man. And I can keep up better.
You know what? I said the same thing about myself, and I played Black Ops 6. And
that's why you play support.
I could still keep up.
Oh, Braggett, Mr.
Braggett.
Now,
okay.
Now every now and then,
now
every now and then, yes, I'll be totally owned by somebody, right? But for the most part, I can keep up.
See, once you start leveling up, and they start putting you in the better lobbies, you ain't getting 37 kills.
Yeah.
No, I won't get 37 kills.
You start going 25 and 25 and 17.
That's like getting 50.
Nah.
But
I drop 50 in the right situation. It gotta be something where it can merge.
But no, I prefer Battlefield over Call of Duty. And I've been saying that since Bad Company 2. Yeah. So this is going way back.
Yeah. He's always been clear about that on the show.
Yeah. The plus side about Call of Duty is that you can jump into a lobby really quick. And the matches are pretty fast. Right? Whereas Battlefield, dude, those missions, those rounds can last 30 minutes to 40 minutes. Depending on what's going on.
Yes, they can.
So, but no, I'm looking for. Those are the two games. Like I always talk about how I don't buy too many games at full price. Helldivers and Battlefield will be two games that will be in full price. Because those are.
I think I'm gonna get Battlefield.
I'm
gonna get Battlefield because I don't like the way I perform. It's like. It felt like I was hitting them more times than I needed to kill them.
No, I got the same thing. I think it's just a balancing thing. I was having the same.
And what is Bloom? What is Bloom? Do either of you know what Bloom is?
Bloom.
Bloom. That's in terms of lighting, I think.
I keep hearing. No, I know what bloom lighting is, but like it's about shooting. I keep hearing people complaining.
Oh. Okay. So the pips. Okay, you know, like the circle, right? You know when the bullets come out, they come out like a cone, right? And sometimes when it blooms out wide, that's what they call it. It blooms out wide. When it expands wide, it blooms. And the more it blooms, the less accurate it is because the circle is bigger.
But
Like
I
isn't
feel a lot
that-
of streamers complain about that.
But isn't that
Right.
more of the on the LMGs because the
well, all weapons have that, but of course the LMGs is going to express that the most. In fact, right. So yeah, it's about like the streamers were saying because a lot of the hits weren't too accurate. Sometimes there was some issues. You know, it is a beta, but some guys were trying to act like there was network issues with the game.
But
No,
hey,
the game
being a
does not have
beta,
that.
that thing ran smooth though.
It ran smooth as hell. Right.
It
That was
ran
not
smooth.
network. That's the game. That's the game had the issue. So they were working on that.
Yeah, connections was no issues. There was no drops. There was no disconnects. There was nothing. It was like a full.
I didn't have to wait long. We didn't have to wait long for games either, Tech. What was
That's
we talking
right.
about earlier?
Huh?
We didn't have to wait long for games. We had to figure out how to get in and out of the menu.
No, yeah, the menu, getting out of the menu, getting out to the menu sucked. You got to do a better job of adding a back button or like a quit button. And you know what? They did that last game too. To back out of a lobby was so much work. I'm like, dude, why they make it harder than it has to be? You know? And they did the same thing with this one. It was hard to back out of a lobby when you wanted to just quit for a little bit, but you don't want to exit out of the game. You just want to exit out of the lobby or the matchmaking. But it was fun. It was fun. I haven't touched a Battlefield game like I said, since I hit 100 rank and I stopped, and that was more than a year ago.
Nice.
And then came back to play Battlefield 6. Like, dude, this is Battlefield right here. Even though I never complain about the other Battlefields, I've always enjoyed the Battlefields. But it's like something felt different about this game. It was good. All right, man. We hit the 9 o'clock mark. I'm gonna get out of here, get something to eat, probably poop as well, and play some games on the shitter, like Sick does.
Nice.
And then anything coming up this week? Just Helldivers.
Just Helldivers. I may not be around next week. We'll see what's
That's
up.
right.
But we'll see. We'll
I
see.
think I'm gonna buy Gears. I'm gonna buy Gears on PlayStation.
Get out of here.
You already own it on
Yeah.
because if you already own the game, it's just a patch for you, so you don't have to buy it at all. You know that, right?
Yeah, you get it free.
Yeah.
What, the
So,
ultimate
there's that.
ultimate gets upgraded?
Yeah, it's just a patch if you already got Gears Ultimate. Yeah.
Yeah, I got ultimate. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So it'll just be a patch. Or it's on Game Pass, so whichever. Either way.
I guess I'm
You know what I'm
gonna have
saying?
to play it. I'm gonna have to get
Yeah.
to play it, I'm sure.
Oh, and the Helldivers ODST thing, we were talking about that before you showed up, Reels. Definitely got to get that. Definitely. That is a must get. I will not play it with anyone who doesn't have that.
As much as I bitch about skins, that's the one skin I will get.
Yeah, if you're an Xbox guy and you don't have that, bro, you're not an Xbox guy. You're a casual Xbox guy, which is not a knock, but you're not the type to sit here and listen to us, right?
There's a video
Talk
out
about
there about a Helldiver complaining about, oh, here comes these guys. Like
The ODST. Oh yeah, the real ones.
And it's
the
so
OG.
funny. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, you guys called me. I'm coming out because these are my orders. And the Helldiver guy's like, nah. Just like complaining.
Yep.
It's so good.
Love to see it.
It's so
Love
good.
to see it.
So, let's get out of here, man. And
All right,
thank you guys
everybody.
for coming out, and anybody who's in chat, thank you very much. And
Peace.
where's
Bye.
Bye.